And a triple threat of dangerous weather impacting millions of people across much of the United States yesterday in the form of now deadly wildfires, extreme heat, and flooding from the year's first named storm swirling in the Gulf of Mexico. Laura Aguirre brings us more, including one severe weather expert who weighs in on how these natural disasters differ from past.
I don't want to do it, but for safety reasons, I have to.
Surfside Beach is among a number of Texas oceanfronts closed on Wednesday. Tropical storm Alberto, the first named storm of this year's Atlantic hurricane season, is around 185 miles off Tampico, Mexico. But it's sending heavy rain and a massive storm surge north.
Go down on the beach and you get sucked out. Ain't nobody gonna come help you.
Coastal cities like Galveston, Matagordo, and Corpus Christi already grappling with rising floodwaters pushed ashore by Alberto-fueled winds. Forecasters predict Alberto's impacts will spread across much of Texas now through Thursday, and also into New Mexico, where the rain could help crews battling devastating wildfires. Tens of thousands of acres in the state have been charged so far, along with hundreds of homes and businesses. Ruidoso is one of the villages where residents were forced to evacuate.
We don't know what's going to happen with our home.
We're in a really severe drought, but with the high temperatures, low humidities, and then we get wind, we're getting explosive wildfires in areas that traditionally wouldn't be in that condition.
Extreme heat and dry conditions also persist across the Midwest and Northeast Wednesday, with exceptionally high or record-breaking temperatures in many cities from Illinois up into Maine.
People will say, well, extreme weather has always occurred, and people agree, except that it's occurring at a frequency we've never seen.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Vanessa, thankfully no severe weather over here, aside from some rain yesterday, but other than that, hopefully things are going to be looking pretty okay over here.
Yeah, Courtney, I mean, to me, this is just a prelude to what's to come as we head into the summer months. Now that hurricane season is starting to pick up, experts were predicting an above average season for that, and we're dealing with those wildfires out west, and we are just in this heat dome here across much of the eastern U.S. into the Central Plains. And talk about perfect timing, as today is the first official day of summer, as the summer solstice will be taking place today. Summer officially starts at 3:50 this afternoon. That is when the sun is at the highest point in the sky, especially for us here in the Northern Hemisphere. For us here in St. Joseph and across the KQ2 viewing area, we're going to have 14 hours 59 minutes of daylight today. This is going to be the longest day of the year. And then unfortunately, we're going to start losing that daylight as we head into winter, as the sun will be moving south of the equator into the southern hemisphere as we head into the winter months. And man, is it going to be feeling like summer as we wrap up the work week and head into the weekend. We are going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above average of our average high of 86 degrees as we wrap up the month of June next week and into the weekend. Right now, we are waking up to flash flood warnings and flood advisories over parts of northwest Missouri this morning due to the rain showers and some of those heavy downpours that we have been receiving since yesterday. And we are getting another round this morning. Some parts have been dealing with anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain, which is causing those flooding concerns. So do keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about this morning, as we're dealing with the wet roads, as yet again we are getting another round of some moderate downpours here in St. Joseph, as we've been watching this little cell pushing through Donovan County, now pushing into Andrew and Buchanan County. So get ready for another round of rain, St. Joseph. This is all courtesy of a cold front that has been pushing through the region, but it is providing very little relief from the summer heat. As we look into the next several hours, we are going to be seeing a warm front lift to the north. That high pressure system that has been responsible for the heat across the eastern U.S. will be pushing back into the Central Plains, and that is what's going to make it downright hot as we head into the weekend and early next week. So for today, 89 degrees, and then the 90s make a comeback as we head into Friday and into early next week. Courtney.
And still ahead.